All right, folks. So, early thoughts around Space Marine 2. I'm a few hours into the game right now. I was streaming and then the electricity went out because we have a thunderstorm rolling through right now. So I was like, I'm going to take this opportunity to actually talk a little bit about the game and my perspective so far. If you've never watched one of my early thoughts videos, generally speaking, when I first start a game, after 3 to 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours of gameplay, usually after the first stream or two, I'll sit down and give an early thoughts perspective on whether or not I'm enjoying the game, whether or not I think I'm going to be playing it deeper. Um, this thing has been super, super fun so far. Um, I will say I don't know a ton about the Warhammer 40K lore because I'm really kind of new to the franchise. I started my Warhammer 40K journey with Rogue Trader earlier in 2024 in December when Owlcat Games released their CRPG, and I loved it. It was great, super dark. Um, I've been familiar with the universe because it's tabletop, and I've played tabletop my whole life, but I've always been D&D, a little bit of Pathfinder. I've done a little bit of Starfinder, but I've never done Warhammer stuff. And I know that there are a ton of Warhammer games out there, but Rogue Trader was the first one I played. Um, and this game caught my interest while I was playing Rogue Trader because I was like, this is a lot of fun. This trailer looks amazing. I'm going to be intrigued in this game. And it just launched into early access. I am recording this on, I think, the day that it went into early access, which is the 5th of September 2024. I'm really right now focused on just the story campaign and I'm having a heck of a good time so far. The combat has been really meaty. Let me see if I can actually get logged in really quick and take a look at things. Um, I've got the volume turned on a little bit so that you can, I'm not shouting over things, but the music is really good. One of the things I've loved about the campaign missions so far has been, I'm wondering if the electricity is going to go out again. We might be okay. Um, the the sound effects for the weapons are really, really, really good. Um, and there we go. It took a minute. I'm thinking the internet might not have been back on yet because of the storms knocking the power out. Sound effects are good. The music is great. The combat is super, super chunky. And you've got your range of like melee attacks versus ranged attacks with your bolt pistol and your bolt rifles. There's grenade launchers, there's grenades, there's all these different things. I've been playing campaign mode, so the campaign can be played by yourself or co-op with friends. There's also crossplay here, and there are 3 different modes of gameplay that you can enjoy in this. First and foremost is the single player campaign, or I shouldn't say the single player campaign, the PvE campaign, which is something that you could do, like I said, by yourself or with co-op with friends. If you're by yourself, you get these guys with you. Um, so I've been really pleased. Like the game looks absolutely amazing. The sound effects are good, like I said. The voiceovers are really well done. We'll do a quick little story bit here.
Well, well. Lieutenant Titus.
We are told you have need of us, brother.
My squad must recover data from a Mechanicus research facility in Sector 41A.
New mission, baby.
A large enemy swarm threatens to overrun both that facility and an Imperial Guard base to its east. You will sabotage a Prometheum refinery to delay their advance.
We will not fail you, Lieutenant.
Let us burn the Xenos field.
There you go.
Time is short. I will brief you on descent.
Brother, Magor Scalio wishes to see you in the armory.
Noted.
Fair enough. So we have a mission now to go visit somebody in the armory hall, and I don't know if there's anywhere to check in on one of the. I don't think I can go back up here right now. There's a way here on the ship, and I'm not quite sure how to do it. Where we can check in.
If you have not been issued a fire blaster for this task, then get one from the armory immediately. We must burn any
Here it is. This is what I was looking for right here.
before the flight crews conduct
So this shows you have the campaign mode, which is, you know, what I'm working on right now. Then there's the PvP stuff, which there's quick matches and there's seize ground, capture and control, and annihilation. And then there's this. Now I haven't looked at the roadmap yet. I did pick up the, was it Gold Edition, I think, which has like the DLC and the season pass included. I don't even know what it all includes yet. That's how fresh I am to this game. But I do know that there are these PvE missions that you can do with friends. This is complete crossplay or co-op, however you want to do it. And this one you can go through and there's different roles that you can take, and you can level up your weapons, you can level up your character. There's all these different ways that you can level up throughout this stuff. So this is more the long-term gameplay loop. This is like the end game of this game. So what you're supposed to do right away is the campaign itself. So you do the campaign, and then once you finish with the campaign, you can go into the Eternal War or the Operations. I'm going to be going into the Operations. We're definitely going to be doing some of these co-op with some of the people from our community, so you're going to want to stay tuned for those opportunities, because I anticipate, I've been told that the campaign is relatively short, like 10, 12, 15 hours. I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, I anticipate I'll probably wrap the campaign up over the weekend. Over the course of a few sessions, we usually stream for 3 to 4 hours, so I would anticipate, you know, maybe 3 to 4 sessions to wrap this up, possibly 5. So we'll probably be done by Monday or Tuesday. The general launch is on Monday, so once that happens, we'll go in and we'll start doing some of these operations and see what this is all about and see what the end game looks like. I'm generally intrigued by this game. It's been really fun so far. I haven't seen anything like that I dislike. You know, there's definitely some, you know, weirdness to like the control schemes. Like why I'm used to Y switching. I'm on the Xbox, by the way. I'm used to Y switching between weapons, and here it toggles like a special melee attack mode. And like instead of using your bumpers to throw grenades, you use the B button, and usually B is for like stealth or crouch. And so there's some weirdness getting used to the controls and everything else. And there have been a tiny little bit of just little sound effect things that I think are missing. Like there's been some explosion sound effects that are missing, but otherwise, I'm playing in graphics what do they call it? Quality mode, and I've tried it in both quality mode and performance mode. It looks great in both. If I'm playing super long sessions, I would definitely go for the performance mode because that gives you the 60 frames. But it looks, I don't know what it's running at on quality mode, but it looks damn good, and I haven't seen any issues so far. I would estimate this is probably, you know, shooting for 40 to 60 and then maybe dipping down into 30 in heavy action sequences, but I haven't really paid attention, and I haven't looked it up enough to know, and I don't really care because it looks really, really good in quality mode, but it also looks equally good in performance mode. So I played the first couple of missions in performance mode before I was like, you know what, I think I can switch over and do it in the quality mode. There is a story thing ahead of me, which I don't want to do yet because I don't want to spoil that. That's what I was in the middle of when the power went out earlier. So we're going to leave that there because that'll be for the next time we play. So here's how this is going to go down. I'm finished with Star Wars Outlaws right now, and this is now the main stream game for the next hot little minute here in early September. So daily streams here and on Twitch, generally speaking, at around 10 a.m. Central Time, so you can watch in both places. Support where you can. Thanks to those of you who can and do. All the notifications go out on social media. There's also a Discord to Patreon, so you can stay up to date with all the things that we're doing. This is the main stream game for the next little bit before we get into prep for Shattered Space DLC. So if you want to see more Space Marine 2, tune in. And if you want to play co-op with myself and some people from our community, just stay tuned because I'll be making announcements soon when I'm about to jump into that. That's my early thoughts on Space Marine 2. Having a great time. Love to hear your early thoughts as well. Drop them down below in the comments section, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Stay safe. Happy gaming.